Happy Monday, Monday, one day, Monday, one day. It kind of is a one day because Monday is a one day. Anyway, my name is Eirdís. I'm an Islamic Chinese artist. I am currently based in Tokyo, and we're going to be working on these pieces behind me today. I've been working on it already for a few hours today, and I guess this is sort of a little bit of a break because I definitely am more productive when I am not doing these lives. But you know, we're still going to be continuing to draw. We're just going to be chatting as well. Give me a second. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to quickly inform my mod. Wow, we got people already. Hey, what's up? What's up? The books. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I will show you guys actually. Hey, thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Hey, Yorick. Hello, everyone. We're doing another live. What is up? So I'm basically kind of taking a break from drawing right now, even though we're going to continue drawing. I've been drawing all day already, but you know, this is sort of a break while I continue to draw. Because when I do these lives, I'm not as productive as when I'm not doing live, obviously, because I have to freaking be using different parts of my brain. Whereas when I'm drawing, I'm pretty much just on autopilot. But it's nice to see you guys. Yeah, I'll show you guys what I actually have been working on. Give me 1 second. So this one's looking totally trippy and crazy. Can you do a close-up of the, yes, totally. 1 second. Let me switch the camera actually because it's better quality that way. 1 sec. There we go. How insane. Is this looking sci-fi or what? Yeah, that is too much info, bro. Yeah, so that's what I'm working on, guys. Crazy, right? Yeah, I know. Actually, my goal is to draw something so that you can look at it for a really long time because you just keep seeing all these different things appear, and I'm quite enjoying it. Yeah, so we're basically going to continue working on this piece. Damn, I just love how my nails look like in the... It makes it worth the pain of having long nails just because it looks so nice. But honestly, having long nails is such a hassle for picking up coins and such. It's just a hassle for pretty much everything, except it looks nice. Yeah, the teeth up there, right? So I was actually working in this in reverse, upside down, and then now I am working on it, you know, I guess upside down from that version. So we're going to continue, and it's going to look wilder and wilder. And maybe I will simply be drawing and you guys will be following along. So maybe less chatty, who knows? Just gonna go with the flow per always. Ooh, really? That's sick. That is sick. It does look very alien. This is kind of how I feel. Feel kind of alien. All right, let's go. Let's go. It's time to continue the shade. So yeah, where are you guys at? I am right now in Tokyo. Kind of just a crazy time, honestly. I'm like, what the, like, I keep coming to Tokyo and it seems like it might just continue to be the case where I come to Tokyo more and more often as well. You know, but I like Tokyo, can't complain. You ever going to London? Oh, are you in London, Yurick? I got 5 likes already. You guys are the best. What? Actually, I do want to go to London. It's been a long time. When was the last time I was in London? Let me think. Gosh, I think must have been 2018 or something like that I was in London. Or 2019. That's a long time ago. And I don't know, like I wasn't such a big fan of London back then. It felt like the streets really confused me because I lived in New York before, and I think it just felt like a you know, to me it kind of felt like a less cool version of New York. I'm sorry. But yeah, my sister was at university in London. Yeah, I mean, my prices are pretty international. I mean, they're international, my prices now. But I think if you mean like there's more people that would like my art in London, then maybe it could be I feel like Westerners kind of get my work and enjoy this sort of trippy vibe to it. But I also do sell, or I do ship worldwide. So like I also ship from Japan/China. So the location doesn't really make such a huge, massive difference for me. Thank you. Yeah, wait, actually, do you guys see? I think it's a good angle. So I'm just going to be drawing. And if you guys want to partake in this creative process, you can also grab a sketchbook and draw alongside me. And then we'll just have a casual chat while I'm drawing. And hopefully I can get into a pretty good flow state today, because so far, since I started going live again yesterday, I've not been able to really fully feel like I'm in the flow. I put a mic on the paper so that you guys can also hear the pencil marks as I'm doing it. I can get a little ASMR situated. Let me actually put it a little higher up. I think it's more fun. And this time I have more battery than yesterday, so I could potentially go on a little bit longer, especially if I get into more of a flow state. But yeah, it's really exciting to be back, honestly. I have to say. No great place. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's lots of good cafes in London. I have to say, like, because I'm in Tokyo right now, there's also incredible cafes in Tokyo, which is kind of cool. Yeah, never would I have ever thought that I would be in Tokyo so much. It was never part of my plan. I think subconsciously I always wanted to go to the States again after I graduated in university. But things started getting kind of comfortable in China, and then the universe sort of continues to bring me here to Japan. And this year I finally was like, you know, actually Japan's not so bad. It's not a bad place to be continuously brought to, you know. What I didn't like about it was, I guess I felt like it's quite a suppressed culture. But I realized that I have so many friends here now that really, you know, where I don't feel at all suppressed around. So I could see myself being here a bit longer, I suppose. Let's see. Thank you, Kriba Cows. R3B3L, thank you guys. And welcome to my live. If you're new, We basically go live as often as I can, especially in the next 3 weeks. I probably will be going live almost every day. And I draw most of the time. Sometimes I just chat with you guys. I did one live session where I was doing my makeup, which actually was an interesting experience. I didn't even do a cool look. But I think going live has been kind of therapeutic in a sense because I'm sharing more of my personal life, and I don't know, I think it's been kind of interesting to confront those parts that I usually like to keep hidden in my life, but just being brave and being like, you know, whatever, I'm just gonna share because sharing is caring. Thanks, Asya. Howdy. Is Garen coming from America? I love that you love art. I love art too. Well, how about you guys give me some name suggestions, actually? I'd love to hear what you guys think. This is the full view of the image. And also there's many pieces in the series that I'm working on. It's going to be for a show. The exhibition is called Moody. So I guess something along those lines. And I'm very inspired overall as, you know, as an artist by Carl Jung and psychoanalysis. I've been to Oklahoma. I actually bought a secondhand dirt bike from Oklahoma in like 2016, or was it 2017? 2017 maybe. I remember it being really warm there. It was summertime and it was so hot. And I know I sound American, so you might think I'm American, but I'm actually not American, believe it or not. But whenever I'm in America, everyone, like people in my own country don't think I'm from their country. But then when I go to America, everyone thinks I'm American, which is hilarious. Yeah, so the exhibition, the whole collection itself is called Moody, and I'm just capturing all the different layers of, you know, our internal world experience. Ooh, look at that. It's because I like to put my pinky on to stabilize my hand when I'm drawing. So it seems very posh. And then so what I do is I put my pinky, that part, on the drawing. I'm Icelandic and Chinese, so I'm mixed. And I actually grew up between the two places. So very much both. So yeah, you know, in Iceland, people are blonde, and in China, people are, you know, Asian. So I'm not blonde, and I also don't look like I'm full Asian, or to them that I don't look Asian, right? So kind of just felt like a gray duckling growing up. And then in the States, people kind of assumed I was from the States, but just because I have the accent, but actually culturally, I did not grow up in the States at all. You know, but it's what happens when you kind of grow up between cultures. You just end up being kind of a chameleon in a sense. Just become whatever you need to be for the environment that you're in. The reference for my artwork, or what do you mean? Yeah, because I lived in New York from the age of 18 to 23, something like that. I went to NYU. By the way, I'm using like one of these thingy bobs to blend. Blending is fun. I love blending. I'm probably want to use a little bit more of my brain. So I'll go quiet here and there just to think about what I'm doing. Make sure I don't, because paper's so delicate, I realize you can't really undo things as well as you can on canvas, which is unfortunate. Hey, Dark Side. Damn, are you just always online? Hoodies. What do you mean hoodies? Oh, I don't have any reference. My mind is my reference. I just allow the artwork to show itself to me. I don't use references, nah. That's why I'm quite inspired by psychoanalysis and things of that sort, because I just work from my subconscious and then I interpret it onto the canvas or paper. So it's very free associative, very automatic. That's how I roll. Thanks, Karen. Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome to the family. I'm definitely like slowly but surely building a community on here. And then once we have enough people, I'll start offering some membership exclusive like workshops and such. And then I can teach you guys how to not use reference, but access different parts of your psyche and do what I'm doing over here, you know, and capture the more authentic essence of yourself through artistic creation. It sounds like such a mouthful. It sounds so obnoxious to say it that way, but you know what I mean. Like, just to essentially teach you guys the tools that I use to tap into creativity. Is it lagging for you guys? Voice? Let me know. Ooh, actually really resonate with Native American. Let me know if you guys, if it's lagging, because I think I know why. Okay, I see. Maybe it's okay. So is it lagging now? Let me know if it's lagging now. Yeah, let me know. Okay. Yeah, I think it's because I had the second mic on the piece of paper because I wanted to give you guys a little ASMR experience. Honestly, I kind of feel like this guy is giving a, but do I want to make it look like an alien? Like, do I want to lean into it, or because honestly, most people that collect art, they don't usually like it when things are too dark or intense. Except the recent commission that I did, and he literally asked for something demonic, which was actually very for me to do. But usually people get a little bit scared when you go this intense route. Thanks, Dark Side. You guys are so supportive. I really appreciate it. Garen Takoiti. Is that your actual last name, Takoiti? Okay. I appreciate the pie. I'll see you in my next lives. Garen, it was nice to see you or meet you virtually. Oh, really? Garen Takoiti? Wow. It sounds like an interesting name. I wonder where it originates from. because like people in America usually like it comes from somewhere, right? Is it Native American? I don't know. Originally comes from somewhere outside of America because America is such a young country. Dark Side Beach is sending all these cute blue emojis per usual. The moment I see your blue emojis, I'm like, that's Dark Side. What are you up to today? How are you doing? Is it dark? Is it bright? Gotta use my brain here and there. It's an old name from up north Canada before we said, oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, you're going to a wedding? That's awesome. In India. I want to go to an Indian wedding. My roommate from university was from India. And she's, at the time, she had already been doing long distance with her boo for like 5 years or something. And this was freshman year of university. At this point, I think they've been together for, gosh, like forever, long distance. And I've been waiting on them to get married because I'm hoping they'll have a big Indian wedding and I'll be invited because that'll be freaking awesome. That would be the coolest, honestly. Yeah, I feel like Indian weddings are the best. Chinese weddings are interesting. I've gone to one that was kind of classic-ish, but not really. Now they really get influenced by the West, so they do, you know, they wear the same clothes as the West for their weddings, which is a shame. The traditional way would be wearing white. Let's see. Wait, what? I gotta check it out. Rock Marciano. And hi, Lukeman. Are you new with us? We got 11 likes. Hey. This is what we're working with over here. And it's just trippy. But kind of awesome at the same time. If I can say so myself. I'm liking it. Damn, I realize I'm like kind of tired. I should have probably gotten myself a lemonade. I have sort of a routine now of having a certain amount of sugar every day to get me through the days. And I think that I'm having a little sugar dip right now. But I should probably lean off it just so I can get some proper energy. That's more sustainable. Let me see. Okay. Weddings here are a long process of rituals. Yeah, I love rituals. How many days do the weddings last over there? Yeah, I bet it's stressful. Who actually organizes the weddings usually in India? You're true to this, not new. Infinite 212. I heard that some of you guys have changed your usernames as well, which is probably confusing. Like I wouldn't be able to tell who's who. It's common now to monetize weddings for foreigners and make good gigs. Oh, really? What? Seriously? Wait, so like you mean foreigners are going to India to celebrate their weddings, or like people in India are having their weddings as um like you can buy tickets to attend their weddings? Wow, that's smart. That is pretty smart, guys. I'm just doing different textures on the drawing to make it more interesting when you look closer at it. Because I feel so spacey. It would be so cool if I could see where you guys are all at right now. Like, yeah, but I guess that ultimately once I have a large enough following, I'll offer like Zoom sessions for people that want to properly do workshops, like healing art workshops, and then there'll be an option for us to all see each other, because then I can give feedback and guide the drawings that you guys are making as well. Obviously, for people that are interested, otherwise you can just join my live sessions on here. Yeah. I have one follow each and every to both rituals of each family is must to be done. Your foreigners pay to visit India. Wow, that's really cool. That's not a bad idea. I mean, I would totally go to a freaking Indian wedding just to experience it. Which cultures of wedding do you think is the most extravagant and craziest? What do we think about the angle that I got the camera at right now, where you guys can see like the full image that I'm drawing? Like, do you guys prefer this angle right now so you can see what I'm actually doing? Lol. Lol, lol, lol. It's giving some kind of, yeah. So anyway, like, do you guys want to help out with a name for this artwork? If the collection itself is called Moody, what do we feel like this piece should be called as an individual? On a mountain. Mostly such marriages are You mean like most of these kinds of weddings that they offer to the public are like love marriages and not arranged marriages because they're more open to this kind of thing. Also, what would you say the percentage of love marriages are in India? I'm gonna be slowly focusing, guys. I guess I'm not in such a talkative mood today. I can't be in a talkative mood every day. It's a different part of the brain. But yeah, the reality of the situation is I have like a crazy deadline that I have to be diligent about. And so even though I definitely want to keep streaming, I have to sort of be mindful. But maybe I do another like makeup and get ready with me session as well live, even though I find this like it's kind of awkward to do those, but it was kind of fun at the same time. Like these streams are just an interesting experience. And it's nice to see you guys kind of join me. Like dark side and yeah, like you guys have been such good friends here. Okay, let's see. It has to be love, right? It's 40% of range. That's actually a huge amount of people. Yeah, that's actually like a huge amount of people that are doing arranged marriages. What do you believe in? Do you believe that it should be arranged? And they use like Vedic charts, right, to do arranged. Also in India, does everyone believe in Vedic astrology and things like that, or not? And do they all get their charts matched? Out of curiosity. No, I'm actually born in Iceland. Do you believe in matching kundalis? Because I've actually, like, my kundali has not matched most of my relationships. Like, do you feel like it's actually important or accurate? One sec. Okay, I'm just gonna have you guys here while I'm drawing. Sometimes it's matched, if not, it's easy to find someone new. Yeah, but like, what if it's a love marriage and then they match their kundalis and then it doesn't match? What then? Do they just call it quits if it's a love marriage? Like, how, to what extent do people believe in that stuff? Kundali is like an Indian astrology matching system. So you give an astrologer, an Indian astrologer, your both of your birth charts of the bride and groom, and then they see if you're actually compatible for marriage or not. And so I guess I'm just curious, like, to what extent they believe in that and they follow that strictly. Hello, Prava. Yeah, thank you. It's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a nutcase. To respond to a message real quick, but just gonna. We're just doing tons of interesting textures basically and seeing what happens. And I just love this like head that I see, but I haven't decided what to do with it yet. I'm kind of liking the silence, maybe because I'm tired of hearing myself talk, but I know that it's not a nice experience when I'm narrating what I'm doing. Unless, are you guys listening to to music at the same time as you watch me draw? If Kunli doesn't match and the couple are very in love, then that's nice. And like, do you feel like that still works out? Oh, we got 16 likes. Lovely. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, actually, people have gotten my art as their tattoos. Would Hi Lukeman, hi Randy. Hi Joel or Joel. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, this stuff is so complicated. Like, I don't know if like just right, like what's it called? Rising sign, moon sign, sun sign compatibility is something you should base this stuff too much on. But I will say it's definitely better to look at rising and moon sign. Moon sign in particular is more accurate than if you were to only gauge it based on what was I gonna say? Based on sun sign. Like sun sign definitely doesn't say very much, but the Venus signs also matters. But ultimately, I think it's also important just to look at your own individual chart and then your own progress and your own evolution as a human. Because someone with the same chart might have not done as much internal work as you or is not as mature as you. So you can't always expect the same outcome from everyone. But yeah, there's also like I don't know. I kind of wish there was an astrologer amidst us in the chats. It would be kind of cool to talk about astrology with someone who actually like really knows astrology. Good morning. It's really not morning over here. It's 9 p.m. Whoa, it's already 9? What the heck? I thought it was 6. Yeah. I actually wonder what they say about that, like love wins at the end. Do you sort of reach a higher level of awareness, if you continue, like you grow more if you're following your heart versus following these astrological systems? Like I have Venus in Pisces doesn't mean I should marry Pisces. Okay, well, this stuff is kind of complicated. Yeah, what are you staring at? You're staring at my art. That's what I'm drawing right now. Isn't that crazy? And I'm in Tokyo right now. So yeah, I'm gonna be drawing, but I would say the Venus sign really matters because I think it's maybe more important to look at your individual chart because it tells you what kind of person you care about or what kind of dynamic you care about. So, like if your Venus sign is extremely materialistic and you care about resources, then most likely the person that you end up choosing or that matches you long term is someone that you feel like is going to satisfy your materialistic needs in this lifetime, right? Or if you're someone who prioritizes adventure, spontaneity, curiosity, and intellectual compatibility, you can see that in your Venus sign. Then your relationship would have to satisfy it. That would be the relationship that you're attracted to. And there's so many ways to see whether someone else could be that, but it's not necessarily as simple as like, oh, their sun sign is the same as my Venus sign, because there's all these conjunctions you have to look at with the planets and so forth. It's actually kind of complex. It's not really, but you do have to know more about it. But that's sort of like the higher end answer to it. I'm right-handed, guys, and we have 19 legs. You guys are the best. Okay. Just give up and move on. Oh, yeah. I think most, there's so much divorce everywhere, right? Like, and breakups. It's just so common now. What kind of drawing is it? I don't know. What do you guys think this drawing is about? It's so wild. Oh, you're in Connecticut? I used to go to Connecticut a lot. My ex lived in, where did he live? Burlington. Um Suburbs. Thank you guys. Yeah, I think you're seeing this in reverse. It's like whomever, the one time both of you have to move away from the. Yes, yes, exactly, dark side. So that's kind of my point. Like maybe if your charts are not compatible and you love each other, you might actually reach that higher state of awareness faster than if your charts are really compatible because you're not pushing each other to grow as much. I'm not standing, but I actually like standing when I'm drawing, but it's I don't know, like right now the small studio space doesn't really facilitate so much comfort for that. So like I don't have my easel here or anything like that. So I'm just doing my best to make this do. I feel like we always end up talking a little bit about astrology. I enjoy it. Um But yeah, I was thinking just these last few days how important it is to follow your inner compass, and that like oftentimes we actually know what's right for us. And let's say, I don't know, like something like your partner, if someone's meant to be your partner, then it will just happen. Like it will just that it'll just happen, you know what I mean? Like, and if it's not meant to be, then it just won't happen. And I think we have, yeah, I do think we have an obviously elements of control in our life, but I think that there's also something very magical and esoteric like about our lives that a lot of times we can't explain as well. So sometimes, you know, you could try to force a thing, but if it's not meant for you, it's just not going to work out. And we have to just learn how to let go, you know? We got 21 likes. Hey. Okay, how did 46 minutes pass by? It does not feel like that at all to me. Okay. Just took steroids. Do you draw a lot, actually, artists? Yeah, I guess you do, because your username is artist. I don't really, I'm not so into anime. Like drawing anime myself. I do like anime in general. I think it's a really cool art form. But like I did when I was younger, for sure. I'm doing all these dots because it's cool to have these textures. I kind of enjoy it. It feels like charcoal snow. I'm getting lost in my drawing for a moment. Yeah, it's so funny. It's like in my real life, I sometimes get lost in like feeling like I really want to control the outcome of things, or just wanting to control things, wanting things to go my way, being overly concerned with the things that I want and desire, and like I really want those things, right? So I want to make it happen somehow. It makes it kind of difficult to really just allow life to show you sometimes, hey, maybe that is not meant for you, maybe something else is better for you. But when I draw, I so easily let go of control. And it's been my biggest teacher because it just shows me like, look at what you can create when you let go of control and you let the flow guide you. And like I feel like it's just art is such a good teacher for life as well. So if you try to control creativity and you try to control creation, it doesn't end up having as much power as when you just like allow it to be shown to you, to be guided. So yeah, this is kind of cool, you know? All right, let me see what you guys have written. Thank you for the 23 likes. I really appreciate it. Second. Reading what you guys are writing. That's a gorgeous piece. Thank you. Thank you, Manuelito. Yeah, I think I'll maybe go into describing the artwork in a little bit because it's like an easier thing to do as I'm drawing because I can get into a flow state and talk about the drawing process. It's pretty wild. Yeah. Suggested to get arranged wedding, but the things change with time. People used to have love marriage, but today love. You draw yourself or by reference. I don't use a reference when I'm drawing, but if you let command every aspect of your life, I think it is. Yeah, I agree. It can be hindering. You have to be really careful when you're playing with metaphysical things like that. Piece little 4D. Can draw me in my birthday. Lol. Is it your birthday soon? Am I using two? Yes, I am using two microphones. Do you guys hear two voices sort of like echoing, or is it like, is there a bit of a delay? Yeah, kind of. It's upside down. Do you guys want to see what it looks like when I turn it around? Actually, let's see. Ooh, look at that. She is gorgeous. I don't know. I kind of feel like the other way around was more interesting, in my opinion. I feel like it looked more interesting the other way around. What do you guys feel? Yeah, there's multiple faces in here. Yeah, there's honestly just a lot going on. I guess I'll keep drawing a little bit in this direction and see what happens. But yeah, I think it's just like nice to let go of control and let things guide you. It's so hard to do in real life, though, you know? It's tough to do in real life. Yeah, I try to make it complex so that people can look at it for a long time. Do you guys prefer it this way around or the other way around? I have designed tattoos for people before for commissions. You've made it randomly. No, I made it randomly. There's no reference that I use for this. Just kidding. Thanks, Dark Side. Okay. Yeah, do you always use a reference? Artists S2E3Y. Thanks. Is it not good if I did use a reference? I didn't use a reference, by the way, but would this not be good? Is it only good because I didn't use a reference? Ah, okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, definitely keep at it. It takes time to develop your skills. What do they say? Like, time doesn't make perfect, or practice doesn't make perfect, but practice makes better, right? I feel so mellow today. That's not what I mean. Let's see. When I get off the app, did you guys see the screen go black or no? Yeah, weirdly I kind of, my vision develops as I draw. Oh yeah? I primarily like to draw from imagination. I don't really have an interest in drawing from references. Like I can, I just always find it very boring. But, you know, I will be doing workshops at a later date once we have enough people here to show you guys how you can access your imagination better and draw from your imagination. Okay, that's cool. It's good to know that I can get off the app and it's still. Do you guys prefer the angle where you can see like that it's at right now, or previous angle where you can see more like me basically drawing it alongside the artwork itself? Thank you, David. I appreciate it. Hi, Living Dead. Hey. Or farming. Lol, I love these hashtags. Yeah, I think let me try. I'll add you as a. Okay, you're my mod in this chat. I believe user random alphabet is not on here now. I've thanks, Silrod. Where are you from, Silrod? Are you new to this live? I basically try to go live as often as I can. And I should be going live quite often in the next 3 weeks, maybe every day. I mean, my goal is every day. I might miss a few days here and there, but that's the goal. While I'm preparing for my solo show coming up. But yeah, it's kind of a crazy deadline, to be honest, but I'm gonna do my best. Yeah, I like these like random marks that I'm doing. I don't know if you can see how clearly I'm doing it, but I think it's kind of fun. I'm gonna do, looking for a pen. Maybe this pen. Kind of like this little guy. Oh, that pen doesn't work. Okay, that pen needs to die. Kill that pen. Okay, but this pen. I actually really like this. You can barely see it. Let me bring you guys closer so you can see what I'm doing. The draft of this drawing is, I mean, do you guys see this little guy? I think he's so cute. I'm giving him a very subtle mouth that you can only see if you come extremely close to this drawing. And I'm giving him like a little bit of a wing. He's like an angel kind of, but with dark face. And I guess yeah. So what else should I do with this pencil? I think maybe because it's a very detailed pen, which I like. So I'm just gonna, damn, I'm really low energy today. I can't believe it's so late already. I'm gonna try to do a workout before I go to sleep. I'm so determined to fix my energy. Oh, it's super detailed, guys. Thanks, Kunaflex. Thanks, Mahana Sava. Definitely follow me. Yeah, so I'm using oil pastels, crayons, acrylic, ink, graphite. I'm using a lot of things actually. And like I really have been loving doing these like juxtaposing textures. So you see like this is very different from that texture. And I think it just makes it really fun for people to come closer to the artwork, even though the artwork's not so big. I just love that. This is looking kind of like a little dude, so I'm gonna give him a little bit of like an eyeball. You just have to trust the process, guys. Like art just takes time. You guys see that cute eyeball? Okay, now I'm gonna use an acrylic. Yeah, I love graphite. Occupavi. Yeah, I think it is very ethereal. There's so much going on. Thanks so much, guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it does take a good deal of patience. That's definite. Where the heck? I'm trying to look for something to. I do have to focus. I feel like whenever I'm doing live, I sort of I'm just much slower. So like the stuff I do doesn't end up being so, like it doesn't end up making such a big difference for the overall drawing, but like I get fixated on these like little details like I'm doing right now. But like when I'm off live, I just have a way higher capacity to see the whole thing that I'm doing. Like now we have like a little face there. It's just kind of cute, you know? Isn't he adorable? Yeah, maybe I just like I like that. That feels very imperfect to me in a nice way because you're just like, what the heck is going on, you know? Maybe I give him a little hat. Like someone seeing this in the gallery is not gonna notice this guy probably, unless, you know, he's looking at it for ages. Then he'll be like, whoa, what the heck? There's like a little dude with a hat here. That's so cute. Thanks, guys, so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's so trippy. This is like what it's like inside my mind, you know, guys. So imagine that. What a cute little fella. That's all I'm saying. He's just cute. He's just adorable. We can't deny how cute he is. Oh no, no, no. Such an adorable dude. Alright, we are so close to 30 likes. How about we make that 30? Okay. Now we are, we'll give you guys a little more views. We can. Thanks, David. You're always so kind. I appreciate it. Don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm a little low energy today. I don't really have a good like a reason for it though. Like why am I low energy? I'm not really sure. Nothing happened. Thanks. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm glad you can tell it's a hand, actually. I wasn't sure if it was so noticeable. Yeah, that's what you guys should do. I did have a good sleep. I mean, I've been awake for like 9 hours now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hey. This pen that I'm using right now is actually an acrylic marker, by the way. Acrylic is a type of plastic. I kind of love it, actually, that you can get acrylic in a marker format. And then you can layer it like over. But I love that it feels transparent, the first layer. It's like I actually love when it looks transparent because all it does is mute it. So it's still very much there. But, oh, guys, like this video, please. We're almost at 30. Thank you so much. This is my OCD speaking. I don't like to see numbers close to. Yeah. Yes, Yorick, that's definitely my goal. I definitely want to share like my techniques and how so I don't go into it so much in these videos at all, but I will for sure once I start getting monetized on my channel. It's gonna definitely be nice to have like additional monetization streams. And also I travel so much, which is why I was like, I should definitely give YouTube a go again. Because every time I put effort, like for instance, I started doing workshops in China at my studio and it was going quite well, but then I have an opportunity abroad and then I have to like stop things and not continue, you know what I mean? So I was like, I think the long-term solution is that I just need to build a platform or like a community here on YouTube. And once we have enough people, it's gonna definitely give me more freedom to travel around while also offering you guys like value and teaching you guys how to, besides art workshops in general, it's also how do you use art to get to know yourself better. It can be a self-help, like self-help, like self-improvement tool as well. That's how I use it. Sort of teaching the wisdoms of art. I speak 3 languages. Yeah, don't worry, guys. About like paying for the members and stuff. My goal is to continue doing these lives when I can, obviously, but I'll just also offer exclusive content for my members. So obviously, if you can pay, I think it would be a good way to get more value, but you can definitely, be part of my community, even if you can't afford it, like no problem. Just the point is just to offer like as many options for you guys to be part of my journey. And I definitely appreciate getting like you guys's patronship and all that, and paying for my workshops as well. I think it obviously helps me to continue doing what I do, because when it comes to art sales, you have good seasons, you have rough seasons. It really just depends on the market. But when those low seasons come, I want to have like other streams of income so that I can continue providing value, and like what I love doing is creating and sharing, like helping. I think I honestly really care about serving, and I feel like my way of serving is by showing you guys how you can access your creativity as well and get in touch with yourself. And the most difficult thing, I think, even though it's not difficult, I guess, but I think the thing that we neglect nowadays is to get in touch with ourselves. But the most important thing that we could possibly do is to do that as well. So that's really what I would be doing in my workshops as well, more in depth, because I just put, I guess, more effort into figuring out how to communicate those wisdoms to you guys. And we always start with a meditation at the beginning of my workshops, because I don't really feel like I'm the one leading it. I kind of just channel, to be honest. It's kind of funny to say, but that's what I do. Yeah, I'm mostly self-taught, guys. Can I post my drawing in your community? Yeah, I mean, so it's gonna take me some time because besides getting 1,000 subscribers, guys, which definitely helped me get there, if you have any friends and family that might be interested in following my journey. But besides that, it's also, let me see if I can, it's also, I need like 300 watch hours, which because I've not been doing long form content, I've only been uploading shorts here and there. It takes a long time to get, oh no, it's 3,000 watch hours. Yeah. It takes quite a while to get there. So I'm going to make like I've been making my live videos public just to get those watch hours. But once I have like 3,000 watch hours, then the channel can begin to offer more membership exclusive content and so forth. But I'm patient. I think it's nice, like I get to spend time getting to know you guys and also getting better at these lives, and that takes time too. I'm actually curious, what do you guys feel about my video quality overall? I'm using my iPhone right now. Like I'm curious how you experience my video quality at the moment. So I need to figure out like what kind of equipment I need to get to make it better. I just brought a basic light, so that's slightly better than before, but it all can be improved for sure. Oh, my lifetime is just random. Thanks for the 30 likes, guys. What's up? Oh yeah, 4,000 watch hours to get monetized from ads, 3,000 hours to create my own membership exclusive content. Shorts, yeah, shorts is actually, it's actually really difficult to get so much watch time on shorts. Yes, Occupavi, I agree. Thank you, Phils. Yeah, oh, that's really good to know that the video quality is good. Heck yeah, then maybe I'll just at some point get a new iPhone and then I can use this for time lapse. 800 watch hours. That's amazing, artist. S2. I don't even have that many right now because I just started doing lives. Like literally just started. Okay. This is how big it is. Let me one second. Ta-da! That's how big it is, just so you can gauge it next to my size. Okay, I'm gonna switch it now. It's probably way better when it's the other camera though, I think. But you can see how tired I look from the side. Yeah, camera quality is amazing. That's great. Maybe I'm just sad, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't necessarily feel depressed right now at this moment, but I will say maybe it's just like, it looks so good. Damn, I'm looking at it through the camera. I think it looks pretty bomb. But yeah, I think it just shows the complexity of emotion in general. Thanks so much, Phils. I really appreciate it. By the way, those of you who have changed your usernames, can you please let me know who you are? Because otherwise it just looks like new people to me. Hi Yanni, what's up? Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'm going live almost daily for the next 3 weeks. Thank you, David. I honestly, like, I'm vibing. I'm looking at it. I'm like, holy shit, it looks really crazy. Like, what the heck? This is what goes on in my mind. Imagine. Thank God I have art, you know. It's the least of all evils, right? Yeah, artists. It's so nice having you here because I would love to have more artists subscribers on my channel just because I would love to share the things that I know. I know so much, right? Like I've been in the art industry for some time now. And besides that, it's also just all the things I've learned as a full-time creator. So there's so much I can share in my workshops. Ooh, my friend's from New Zealand. She actually just sent me some photos. It's so beautiful. Holy mollies. I'm from Iceland. So I think we're both from beautiful places. Yay! Thanks for subbing, Yanni. Yeah, I mean, this artwork is probably around like $4,000. Yeah, maybe like slightly below 4,000 bucks, 3,800, something like that. Also an artist, and oh, David. Wait, David is an artist. Do you say David or David? Is an artist as well. That's awesome. Do you do realism? Heck yeah. Oh, I have a five finger forehead. I have a really big forehead. Yeah, my art is not really cheap. I've been in the market for some time now, and like I work with galleries, and you know they all take a cut as well. So honestly, it's like at the end of the day, what I receive is not much. So that's why, and I have to stay true to the market price because usually, you know, you're working with people and everyone's getting a cut, you know. Yeah. I mean, I am a working artist, guys. Urban geometry feels like graffiti without a single letter or spray paint used. Yeah, kind of like it. I'm going to keep working on it a little bit. I haven't come to a conclusion that cut out the gallery. I mean, like, I also make sales on my own, but I still have to stick to the same pricing because it's just like that's how it works, right? So once you're in the market, you have like a price for your artwork, and so even if I'm selling it myself or selling it through the gallery, it's the same price. But definitely when you buy it through me, you help me out twice as much. So don't know if you got any potential collectors on here, but hopefully maybe at some point. Yeah, heck yeah. I actually went to school in New York. I went to NYU. It's so funny. I feel like I'm putting on like an even harder American accent right now because I'm so tired. It's weird. My accent sort of shifts in strength. Thanks so much. Thank you, Yurik. You're doing a great job. Thank you so much, David. Oh, heck yeah. Awesome. Which school did he go to? I went to Gallatin. All right, I'm going to continue now. But yeah, which school did he go to? Thanks so much, Phils. I'm gonna show my support. When will we change? I mean, you can subscribe to me. That's free, and you can just hang out with us in my lives. That's free. You don't have to buy my artwork, dude. There's only one of one each. Like, that's the thing. You're basically buying an exclusive piece that there's not a second piece of, you know. Oh, okay. Maybe he went to, what's that engineering school called? I can't remember what that school is called, but I think I know which one you're talking about. Because NYU has multiple branches, essentially. Okay, I actually failed to wake up today early, as I said I was going to yesterday, my stream. But tomorrow I'm gonna aim for it. Let me see how much battery I have left. Do I seriously have 48% left? What the heck? Yeah, I mean, you should definitely stick around on my channel because I will be giving out artwork eventually once, you know, once we hit different milestones. And especially for my memberships, I will have these exclusive like auctions in my membership only where I offer dirt cheap prices in the messaging. Like, you guys can just like auction below in the messages, and there will be like a basic low price just to cover my costs. And then yeah, so that's another thing, another reason why it's going to be worth becoming a member. So lots of fun stuff ahead, because my goal is also just to convert more people, you know, into collectors and be part of my journey, like build a community. So David. Oh, I see. Oh yeah. Yeah, my graduation was in the Yankee Stadium too. David. I see. I feel you. I mean, my name is Eirdís, but no one really pronounces it right. Yeah, it's actually really cool that you guys find my channel every time, because I've not been advertising my live streams anywhere on my other social. Just a kind reminder, a reminder in general. If you guys like my art, you can actually see more of my art on my Instagram. It's EIRDIS. Coolness. Let's maybe get a little bit closer. I'm trying to think where I want to get more details. Maybe Oh, did I hit mute? Do you guys hear me now? Oops. Oopsies. That's funny. I was wondering why. Okay. I was wondering why it felt so silent all of a sudden. Okay, maybe I bring you guys a little higher. Awesome. Awesome. We got 33 likes. What is up? That's amazing. Hey. 6:40 p.m. All right, guess what time it is where I'm at. Don't cheat. Any guesses? Or should I tell you guys what time it's over here? 8 a.m. Oh, wow. Okay, I am 12 hours after you. That's crazy. That's an insane time difference. Damn. Imagine doing long distance with that time difference. That would be impossible. Hey, no one. That's a really good question. My mind is very tumultuous. It's very chaotic. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like my brain just works. Like I think about so many things at the same time. I probably have mood disorders on top of ADD. So that's how such a mess is created. You need a little bit of insanity for sure. No, it's not legal. Yeah, I'm in Tokyo. Yeah, like I feel like I mean, I've talked about this on my lives before, but I never really signed up to be in Tokyo. It just sort of happened each time. And the more I come here, the more opportunities I seem to be getting here. So I keep getting brought back and, back again. I was stuck in Japan in 2020 because of COVID. And I was visiting my ex at the time here. And that's how I got stuck. And now I just keep getting brought back. And I know like the whole world loves Japan and wants to come, but I never really cared for it. Then when I was a kid, I lived in Japan for 2 years. So it seems like I have some interesting karma with Japan or something. It just keeps dragging me back. I'm like, this year I just acknowledged it and I'm like, it's actually kind of nice here. I should just allow the universe to guide me to where I'm supposed to be. Like maybe this is not such a bad place after all. But yeah, I actually didn't even like Japan before, but it was mostly because I didn't like how suppressed the culture is. But yeah, I will say it's really nice to visit here, but living here, unless you have friends and people that you know, it can feel quite suppressed. But if you have cool people that you know here, then it's a wonderful place for sure. Paint when you are asleep. Lol. I actually do paint in my sleep. Yeah, no drugs. No, definitely no drugs in Tokyo for sure. I had some friends that went to jail because of weed here. And the jail in Japan is not a fun experience. Does your hand also paint when you're asleep? Yeah, I paint in my sleep for sure. Or they're pickpockets. No, it's so safe in Japan. You could leave your wallet in a subway station and they would they would find you and somehow give it back to you, like no matter how long it would take. Like they just really are so safe and no one steals. Oh, really? You don't really like Tokyo Knufu Panda? Yeah, David, totally. I agree. I mean, weirdly, I feel like because I have art as an outlet, I'm so lucky that I don't there's so like I feel like I can let out a lot of emotions that if I didn't have art as an outlet, it probably would become really bad. But I'm very lucky because most people don't have an outlet for their insanity. So all my craziness is in my art. So hopefully I'm a little bit less crazy in real life. Yeah, but guys, I think I'm gonna have to start to wrap up because I really want to focus on the final stretch. Ooh, this is what it looks like. And let me give you a little close up as well. Oh, hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? You're joining us at the very end. Use a random alphabet. We missed you here. Lol, hilarious. Lovely auto race. So yeah, that is it for today. Thank you guys for all the likes. Thank you for accompanying me for the last, oh my gosh, we're exactly almost hitting 100 minutes for the session. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with my artwork, where it's like you can look at it from afar and then in the middle and then close up, and you're always going to see different things and the vibe is different, and it's like you can feel so many different emotions. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, 1 second. You can see my mess too. So that's the one we were working on today. This one I've worked on quite a bit, but honestly, I feel like it still needs work. It's quite fun. And this one I also really, really love, and it also needs more work. And those two, including that one, still are only at the base layer level. They're going to end up being hung all side by side, but I don't have enough walls. So anyway, guys, I will see you in my next live. I think this was a really wonderful session. Yeah, the mess is the best part. I'll show you guys close up. Look at that. Look at that craziness. I actually am using these pins as well. So you can see there are these pins here just to show like sort of someone putting together their mind. And there are these collage elements as well in here. Like this is a collage that I glued on top. It really just captures like, yeah, you know, how we feel every day and like how we try to put ourselves together and maybe show our best selves, even though this is not the best self. Basically, I'm just trying to capture psychology, okay? I will do a better job at describing this on another day. Yeah, exactly. That's I would say chaos and confusion, organized chaos, working through chaos. Anyway, it's so blurry from this angle. I'm gonna leave you guys now. So nice hanging out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow unless I spontaneously decide to go live again in the next 2 hours. I don't think I will. Yeah, probably I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ciao, guys. Love y'all. Bye.